It's your boy Cheese.
Hey, it's your boy Jay.
We got our first recorded video podcast going. So we're going to be on, if y'all watching this, y'all on YouTube. Like and comment on that. If you're listening on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts, like and comment on that for us. Give us 5 stars.
Subscribe, all that.
Yep. Go to our Instagram. Subscribe or follow us on there. That has all our links. We're also going to be on Create HQ, which is a paid-based subscription platform. So, we're going to have some extra stuff on there for y'all, too.
Facts.
All right. So, before we get to regulation and we get to our discussions, I got some stuff for you, Jay.
Okay.
All right. First one is non-sports related.
All right.
I got this on Boardroom, so I don't know if you've seen it. Can you tell me the top 5 U.S. brands?
Oh, shit. Like brands based in the U.S.?
Yeah.
All right.
I got these totally wrong because I guess some other stuff.
Like top, like grossing? Like money-wise?
I think so.
All right.
None of them, well, one of them, I don't know what it is, but they're not clothing. I'm going to give you that as a...
All right. Lockheed Martin.
I'm just tell you after.
Walmart.
Okay, that's your 2.
Apple.
That's 3.
Gap.
That's 4.
Monsanto.
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, none of those is on there.
Damn.
All right, so I'm gonna start from 5. Number 5 is Chick-fil-A.
What?
Number 4 is Trader Joe's.
Fam.
Number 3 is John Deere. Number 2 is Costco. Number 1 is Patagonia. You know what Patagonia is? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a clothing brand. They make like real like granola clothing, like hiker, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not just swag.
Yeah. That's the 5. I don't know if it's top grossing or what, but that's what Boardroom posted. They said that's the 5 top U.S. brands. Or
I would not have guessed any of those.
Yeah, the only one I might have guessed was Costco.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Costco be hidden.
So then my second one, this is gonna be our bridge into regulation. So Bleacher Report posted the top 10 young cores, what they believe to be the young cores.
Okay.
Give me your 5, and then I'll tell you 10 through 1, and then we could discuss it.
Okay. My top 5 young cores right now.
Yeah, in the NBA.
I'll say what they got going on in Cleveland.
Okay.
Who else is pretty young? What they trying to do in Houston, they getting that together down there.
Okay.
I like that. The Jazz going pretty young.
Okay.
Who else? The Nets got a nice young team. And I want to say the Kings, but nah. The Mavs don't got too many young people. They only got Luka. I like the Pelicans too. The Pelicans.
All right. So the Pelicans is on there.
All right.
The Rockets was on there.
Uh-huh.
None of your other teams was on there.
Oh, damn.
So 10 is the Blazers.
Oh, yeah. I forget about Scoot and Shaden Sharp. You right.
9 is the Hornets.
What?
And that's my team. We only got one player.
No, they right. I was about to say, like, what? Y'all got LaMelo Brand. We don't know what Brandon Miller going to be looking like.
We got one person.
All right, whatever.
8 is the Pacers.
Yes, Halliburton and Mathurin. I like them.
7 is Timberwolves.
I don't know about that one, but all right.
6 is Pistons.
Yes.
5 is Rockets. 4 is Magic.
I don't know about that one either.
3 is Pelicans.
Yes.
2 is Thunder.
Oh, 5. Forget the Thunder.
1 is Spurs.
That's cap.
bro.
That's cap.
Bro, that's what I said when I seen.
Because they got Wemby. That's cap. Come on now.
Wemby don't make up for the rest of the team.
They got him and what's the homie with the hair?
I know you talking about. I forgot his name.
I do too. I was just looking at his highlights this morning.
But this is my thing. All right, so let's say the Rockets. I think I would put either the Rockets first or the Thunder first.
The Thunder at first, for sure.
So, okay, outside of Wemby, all the young people on the Rockets is better than the young people on the Spurs, in
Facts.
my opinion.
I agree.
Outside of Wemby, everybody on the Thunder is better than all the young people on
easily. Like the Thunder was almost a playoff team last year.
Trey Mann. They got the
SGA, Giddey.
I don't think they counted SGA, but they got Giddey. They got the two Jalen's.
Jalen Holmgren coming back this year.
They got Chet.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know how the Spurs, if anything. All right. First off, I'm taking the Hornets off, and that's my squad.
And the Pistons, they I feel like they should be a little higher than the Magic and the Spurs too.
I think the Spurs, if anything, should be
like where
6,
yeah.
maybe.
And I don't know. I mean, I guess they got who they got down in Orlando. They got Paolo and
they got Cole
Wagner.
Yeah, they got Franz Wagner. They got Cole.
Okay, yeah.
They got Jalen.
Oh, Suggs. Yeah, that's right. They are really young. That's true.
And then I think they drafted somebody this year. I can't remember who. But yeah. Oh, the Blazers, I would put them higher too.
Oh yeah. Scoot and
they got Scoot, they got Shaden, they got Anthony, they got somebody else there.
Scoot, Shaden, Anthony.
I think they got one more person, but I can't remember. But either way, those three.
They got Thibault too. I don't know if you count him as a young.
Oh yeah, Matisse.
Yeah.
I mean, he just got out his rookie deal.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So
I would count him.
And he played. He one of the top wing defenders in the league.
That's what I'm saying. How y'all don't got? So how are they ranked so low? Oh, and the Rockets, they got Jalen. They got Thompson. He's saucy, bro. I like him.
They got Parker.
They got Parker.
Hooping.
Is what's the name still there?
Who?
What was bruh? I'm drawing a blank. Porter.
Yeah. Porter's still up in there. And then they just drafted one of the Thompson twins.
That's what I'm saying. Thompson, nice.
Yeah.
He a hooper. And I mean, that people were saying he not aggressive enough, but
he's still young.
Yeah,
you can teach aggression.
Bruh, he make all the right basketball moves. That's not his brother is more of the aggressor. Mm-hmm. So, all right, we could get to regulation. What you got for us?
We might as well just get into the elephant in the room. Get it out the way fast. What's up with your man Dame?
Bruh, I don't know, bruh. He want to go to the Heat. That's where he want to go. You seen they said that they consider just keeping him.
I was about to say the
GM.
I was about to say because he just signed a deal last year, right? For what 3-4 years?
I'll sit on the bench.
So right, I mean, is that what you want to do for the last 4 years of your career?
Forget it.
Is sit on the bench?
I got chicken.
Okay. You also don't got no rings.
It is. I wasn't gonna get no rings with them anyway.
So why you want to leave?
Cause I wasn't gonna get no rings with them anyway.
Right. So why don't you just sit here and make the chicken and play ball?
But I'm saying though, even if I sit there, they gonna trade me eventually. They not gonna just let me go to waste.
And just waste. They throw their money down the drain. You right.
They're not finna do that. So I mean it.
But you saw the GM today. I don't know if you saw. He said Cronin or whatever. It was like, if it take months, it take months.
He poo poo.
You think he lying?
Bro, make the deal, bro.
I mean, but he under contract for 4 years, 3-4 years. It's like, I don't really gotta trade. I'm not gonna trade you for like peanuts.
He don't gotta trade for peanuts, but trade me, bro. You playing with me?
Who would they even see? Like, and that's what's complicating this is the fact that Dame saying he only want to go play for the Heat. It's like, bro, the Heat not the only team with in contention especially in the East. The East is wide open, but like I don't even know who Portland would get from the Heat to make it like a deal. And what would the Heat look like when Dame got there after this trade?
Bro, they finna get They finna get Duncan and Tyler.
That's not enough.
And
They
three-
gonna need
and three
some picks. All right, and then so now Strus gone from the Heat, Vincent gone, so now it's just you, Bam, and Jimmy. Who else down? I can't.
Caleb there.
Okay, Caleb there. He cool, but he gonna lose. He not really gonna be doing much because Jimmy and gonna be.
And they got
most of
got the
offense.
Rook.
Who?
They got Vasquez.
He NBA he like that. He like NBA starting rookie like.
He on the Heat, bro. They make nothing out of.
And that team
they
going
make
to the
something
chip.
out of nothing.
That team going to the chip.
We didn't think this team was going to the chip,
Bruh.
and that was without Tyler Hero.
I don't see it. I don't see.
We didn't see it last year.
I don't know. If Giannis and also if Giannis didn't get hurt, I don't know if they make it all the way to the finals. Giannis didn't get hurt, they lose it to the Bucks for sure.
Hey, that's how basketball works.
It is, but that's not good. I just don't think it's going. They're gonna get as lucky next year as they did this year. There's a lot of luck involved.
Hey, like I said, we didn't see it happening.
So what happens when Dame go there and like they poo poo and don't make the playoff or barely make the playoffs or make the play in?
Nah, they ain't making the play-in. They finna be like 5th. They or 4th.
So they better than the I don't got them being better than the Celtics. I don't got them being better than the Bucks. I don't got them being better. Depending on what happened with the Sixers, I don't got them being better than the Sixers.
I got them better than the Sixers.
It depends on what happened there. It really do depend on what happened there. And I don't got them better than the Cavaliers. Nah.
I got them better than the Sixers. I got them 4th.
So you doing all this to become 4th or 5th in the wet, like middle of the pack?
Hey, they went to the finals after they played in.
I don't know, Dame. He doing it.
They went to the finals after they played in.
Ooh, hey, that's a lot of luck.
Yeah.
We'll see, Dame. You think he gonna get traded before the season start?
Nah.
So you think it's gonna take for
the way Brett talking, it's gonna take a minute.
So that means like even when he get there, like what position is the Heat gonna be in? Because right now the whole team is just Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Because Strus again is gone, Vincent is gone, and you got I guess Heroes. He'll be able to start next season, right? Because he was hurt, but I don't know if he was covered fully.
But you could replace Strus and Gabe. Because Strus been on the team. It ain't like he just got there. And before Strus, it was Duncan, and he's still on the squad.
And they figured him out. He's not great, and
he just got to sit there.
Yeah, I don't think he's like much of an asset for the team unless the only thing you rely on him to do is catch and shoot.
But that's what I'm saying though. They always bring somebody. Strus, we seen Strus play in the Classic. That was 2 years ago. Right. Remember, he was hooping.
I do remember that.
So he always finds some random person, bro.
That's true. We'll have to see. I do.
I mean, this the other team is the Celtics, and
the other team what?
That I feel like he gonna get traded to.
Who would they give up? Oh, Jalen.
They gonna give up Jalen.
I like that better. I like that better for everybody than a trade to the Heat. You give up Jalen, like all right. You get an actual point guard because y'all don't have a point guard. It's no more because y'all got rid of Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
So now y'all need a point guard. You get your point guard in the Dame. Y'all don't have this weird like who's the point guard, who's the guy, like who handles the ball, who brings it up, and Jaylen Brown gets to go play with a bunch of like young up and coming talent. And he'll be the old head, huh?
They're gonna be poo poo. For
the first like year or two, and then him and Scoot going like be going off, and Shaden already be hooping like, and Anthony be hooping like, in a year or two, like they would be like easily top 3 teams, 4 teams.
I just don't have that much faith in Jalen to lead them.
Like his attitude or his game?
His game. Jalen be having dumb turnovers.
He do. He can't dribble the ball.
But dribble, bro.
He can't. He can't dribble the ball. But I don't. But would they need him to do that? I was about to say you have he would just bring the ball up.
Scoot is my guy, so all right. I got faith in Scoot.
I would bring that would be a good trade. I like that trade a lot.
I got my G League Ignite Scoot jersey coming.
Oh shit, you got it? You got one?
Yep, I needed that.
I know you were sick when he didn't go to the Hornets. You was trying to grab a screw. You not gonna grab the Miller?
No.
You not messing with Miller? I like Miller.
I ain't buying his jersey.
Not until he start hooping.
But I would have took the thing. All right, so the thing is, there was like, we can't put Scoot and LaMelo together. Whatever, it's a better fit for Brandon Miller to come. We poo poo, but we just need talent.
That's
and
facts.
then you basing it off of LaMelo. If LaMelo's healthy the entire season, LaMelo don't play that much. If you think about it,
No,
he be hurt all the time.
he's always hurt. Yeah.
So you telling me that you'd rather do that than go get Scoot, who's gonna take over while LaMelo's hurt? But that's up to your coach to make them fit. Make them fit, bro. Like
Figure it out, right?
figure it out,
Figure out
bro.
an offensive scheme.
We wasn't no contender in the first place. Even if we got Scoot. So I'm just like, all right,
Just
bro.
not a good draft.
I think the Thompson twins is better than Brandon Miller.
Really? I like Brandon Miller. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think he should have been second pick.
No, I don't think so either.
If he was fifth and we was fifth, I'd be fine with that.
But y'all had a chance
But
to
we
get
had
Scoot, and
we
y'all
had
did not
Scoot.
get
We
Scoot,
had
yeah.
you know what I mean? So I don't know. And also I'm big on the Thompson twins, so yeah, bro, I'm sick. But I do like Nick Smith and Amari Bailey though.
Okay. Speaking of Dame and possible destinations, they was at some point a possible destination. I don't know anymore. But with the situation going on in Philly with Harden, he
Bro.
opted in, so he's still like, he's not a free agent anymore. But like
Where you gonna go?
that, I mean, that's the only like, would Dame go to Philly?
No, they don't want James Harden.
They don't want James Harden. That's the issue. They don't want James Harden.
They want James Harden to do what out there?
You right. He can't lead no young boys. That's not his role.
He not like
He would just be in the way.
yeah.
So
And I mean, if he give y'all maybe he'll help y'all get to the playoffs, but other than that, like
he not doing nothing.
bro,
But
he
what,
flame out every year.
I was about to say, what is Harden's value then? What is his market? Like what teams want Harden or could use Harden?
The
right
Rockets said they don't want him.
now? Right? They said they in they cool.
The Sixers, bro.
And that's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing that he gonna end up right back in Philly, and they gonna be in the same situation they was last year.
Yeah, he's stuck. Where did he think he was going? It's the same thing that happened with Kyrie.
Yep.
Where you thought you was going?
These dudes, it take a lot for these dudes to admit that they that was a former MVPs, world champions, that like their careers coming to an end. They're getting older. Like there's younger dudes out there that have like more physical abilities than you.
Not even that. They could do the same thing as you, and they're cheaper and less of a hassle because you a diva.
Both of y'all.
So I'd rather just go get them.
Right. So I mean, like, so it's really and I don't even know, right? Like we were saying, like, what other team makes sense for this man Harden? Like nobody can use him. He either way, it's like a weird spot right now in the NBA where it's either you got young teams that are like trying to build it like for the next couple years, or you got teams that's trying to win right now.
Yeah.
And James Harden don't fit either of that.
And it's like, I mean, who you gonna give up for him?
And right, that part.
I mean, let's say he go to a poo poo team. Let's say he went to the Hornets. We don't got nobody to trade for him. Who you gonna get in return?
You're right.
You're not getting LaMelo back. Like, so there's them. Who else was in the bottom of the pack? The Rockets, you're not getting. They already said they don't want you. I'm trying to think. It's not
Hawks. They was a playing team, but still.
I mean, is they gonna trade? Who they gonna trade? Trey? DeJounte Murray? You ain't giving up Trey for James Harden for what?
No. John Collins still up over there?
Nope, he got traded away.
Where he at now? I was about to say, I know he just got traded away.
Is he on the Mavs? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I somewhere around. They just sent him off. They was trying to get up off his contract. They traded him for nothing too.
Yep.
They was just trying to get up off his contract. Oh, all right, bet. That's yeah. So we got
stuck.
He's stuck, and and B said he like released a statement pretty much begging James Harden to stay for real. Like, I hope he can change his mind, and
bro, because that's all we got. I mean, I like Maxey.
I was about to say, like, y'all better, like, the only hope they have is like Maxey taking a step, and like Harden like actually trying in his final like couple years of like athletic ability.
Bro, he be flaming in the playoffs even when he was in his prime.
That's true.
So you just need you need Maxey to be the second person
guy.
when the playoffs come.
Right. And speaking of like Marcus and Kyrie, he re-signed with the Mavs. He kind of, like we were saying, in the same situation. He re-signed for 3 years, 120. But like, I don't know. Like, you think that was like a desperate move on both of their sides?
I mean, maybe he could have went to the Lakers, but they don't have no money.
Right, and they wanted to keep Austin Reeves, and they had already committed to like the team they had.
They don't got money to pay you. So I mean, his best destination to get paid. He could have went somewhere else, but he wasn't gonna get as much.
Right.
I feel like. So his best choice was to just go to the Mavs. You wasn't finna go to the Suns. I don't know why they even had a meeting with the Suns. They don't have no money to give you. Where you gonna go back to Brooklyn? You're not going back to Brooklyn.
And even if he tried to do the thing what James Harden did, like where he do the sign and trade, like again, like you're like, what market do you have, bro? Who's
trading for you?
Right, you're not that veteran point guard that's gonna lead the young boys, and you not like, and you can win now. You in that position, but like a lot of teams are already set up at that position.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It's really just like, it's a bad drawing for them.
They thought they was doing something that they thought they still have the value that they had a couple of years ago.
And right, that ship sailed.
Yep.
So like, I don't know what I mean. We already said what we think the Sixers is going to look like. What you think the Mavs going to do? They signed a couple people: Grant Williams, Rashawn Holmes, and who was the other homie they signed? Oh, Seth Curry.
I don't know. It's a hard one because before Kyrie got there, there was what, fourth, fifth, or something like that.
Yeah,
somewhere. Kyrie came.
They defense
tanked.
They traded all the defense. They traded Dorian Finney-Smith.
On paper, they should be like top 6.
Okay.
On paper, they should be top 6.
I like Grant Williams though.
I like Grant
Williams, and I like
I like Seth Curry because he another shooter and he don't need the ball.
Right. He just spot up, hit me the ball, I'm gonna hit it from the corner.
Yeah. They just gotta play defense.
And I don't know if Seth Curry and Kyrie and Luka be playing defense like that. The only person that we just met is Rashawn Holmes and Grant Williams.
Yeah, and they not guarding on the perimeter.
And they still haven't re-signed Christian Wood, which I don't know if they gonna do.
Well,
he don't play no defense either, for real like that. So it don't really. You think he's still not signed anywhere? You think he out the league or what?
Who?
Christian Wood?
Nah, Christian Wood gonna end up somewhere. He could come to the Hornets. We'll rock with Christian.
Oh, you come to the Bulls for real. I tell you too. You can back up Vucevic.
Christian Wood got a home somewhere.
Yeah, I just don't know what's going. What are teams waiting for?
I don't know. He gonna end up somewhere. I think they seen how stuff's shaking up after they trying to see what they got on with these rooks
and
after
stuff summer league.
Yeah, he gonna end up somewhere. I seen less players get signed than Christian Wood. So
speaking of other players that's not on that level, we got Jordan Poole moving to DC.
That's your boy JP.
Yeah, I fuck with Jordan Poole a little bit. I don't know. Some people don't be fucking with him. They act like he ain't do nothing on that run that the Warriors had 2 years ago to win the chip when Steph was low key hurt and he was out there putting up 40s.
Yeah, I mean, him and Kuz is cool to me. I just don't know how they gonna look on the team. And they gonna be out there launching stuff.
Right. It's just gonna be days when they just like scoring 120 points a game, 130 a game because they hot. And then it's going to be games where everybody off and they scoring 100 and getting blown out by 20.
Yeah, because Kuz and JP not playing defense. We know that.
Kuz actually, he improved his defense a little bit last year, but right, he not no defensive like stopper. Cooked. Like, yeah, they definitely getting cooked. And I don't even know who else they got on the team down there for real. I did see they was making some moves like they trying to be kind of competent, but I don't know. That's a project down there. A little bit.
They a rebuild for sure.
Yeah. You kind of touched on it a little bit on Phoenix when you talked about Phoenix and how they don't have nobody for real. They just got Bradley Beal.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have no bench. They traded pretty much everybody away.
They picked up some people in free agency.
Who they grabbed? I know they got rid of Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Chris Paul. And they got Beal in the trade.
Cameron Payne's still there.
Cameron Payne's still over. Yeah, he's still over there.
I heard Bobo is in the running for Bowl. And then they picked up some people. It's like I can't remember exactly who it was, but they picked up some people and like to everybody else it might seem like randos. Yeah, look that up and tell me who on their team. It might look like randos, but I feel like on this team they fit. I think. Yeah, and then Cam gonna have to play starting point guard.
That was my next question to you. I was gonna ask you who's gonna orchestrate the offense. Like
Cam,
he gonna have to because Beal's not a bring the ball kind of ball. That's not bad.
Cam can run point.
Like as a starter.
Yeah, cause he don't gotta do too much. You just asking him to orchestrate stuff.
That's true.
And then hit shots when he open, and that's what Cam did coming off the bench.
So I got right now it's looking like they brought back Jamie and Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about him. They signed the boy Yuta Watanabe.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. He be shooting it. Chimezi Metu from the Kings. Okay. He all right. And Drew Eubanks.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's all right. They all right. Like they all right. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. On this team,
they signed Josh Okogie too.
On this team, they fit together. Cause you don't need people to go out there and just do hecka.
Right, you just got when the star's not on the floor, just keep the game close.
Yeah, and really you just got to make your rotations fit to where everybody just get a break and you got one star in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That those people fit in. If they was on some other team, it would be like, yeah, bro, we didn't get nothing. But on this team, they fit in there because all those people.
They got KD and Beal and Booker to carry the offense.
DeAndre Ayton's still there.
I forgot Ayton's still there.
Hopefully
he not
there.
a bum, bro.
Yeah.
He gotta get. I don't know.
He's just soft.
Yeah, honestly, and just like mentally, like he's not. He don't seem like he locked in. Right?
KD gonna have to talk to him.
Gonna have somebody. He need to see a sports psychologist or something. Like, bro, when you get on that court, you gotta like focus.
KD gonna have to talk to him, but KD one of them people where it's like he like a bro,
right? He like your.
And right. I think that's what DeAndre Ayton need. Like Chris Paul, not the person to be like, hey, what's up, bro? Blah, blah, blah. Like, Chris Paul, like, bro, you need to go out there and do your job.
Right. He more like your dad.
Exactly. KD more like your big brother. And I kind of think that's what DeAndre Ayton need. Like, he needs somebody that's gonna rock with him. And then certain people, I feel like, respond differently to certain things.
For sure. There's different kind of motivators.
I mean, Chris Paul did kind of save DeAndre Ayton's career a little bit.
Bruh.
But, I mean... when it came down to it, he was still soft though.
Right, and that is something that might just be like a personal failing of his. Like he just might not have it in him.
Maybe.
And that's.
But maybe on this team, he only got to do so much.
Right.
And maybe that's all they need.
But on them other teams, all he had to do was so much. Like what else they needed him to do other than grab boards and catch alley-oops?
I mean, he was number 3 though.
Now he number 4?
Now you the 4th option.
Like, damn, bro, how much we paying you to keep going further and further down the totem pole?
Yeah, I wouldn't have paid them that much.
Like,
they paid them a lot,
bro.
But they be throwing away money. All these teams was throwing away money. So, what we got next?
We got talking about the fallout from that trade, the CP3. You think he makes sense in Golden State?
I think he makes sense to go to Golden State. And Draymond said this too, was that like how he did for DeAndre Ayton is how he could do for Kuminga. Like him being there could help out like Kuminga. He could help Moody. He could help like those type of players unlock like their best. I feel like. I mean, they don't really need them. I mean, Steph and all them already. They got a bunch of vets there, but like those younger guys.
But they don't. The thing is, like Steph and them don't play a lot of minutes with those young dudes.
Yeah, but Chris Paul is
right. So right. So like Chris Paul gonna come off the bench and he gonna be the dude in that second unit with Kuminga, Moody, all these young boys. So they're gonna be integrated into the game a lot quicker, a lot. Like the game will start to come a lot easier, which because you got this dude Chris Paul. It's just, do he want to play that role off the bench?
He got no choice.
He don't, but right, is he gonna be happy? I guess.
I mean, even if he did start, he's still gonna be the main dude on the second unit because that's what they had Draymond doing.
Do you think he'll be happy about it? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, do you think he'll willingly go out there and be like, all right, like I want to help. I'm committed to this role as the leader.
I mean, what else he gonna do?
Go out there and just collect his check, not really give a fuck, just kind of play ball.
Chris Paul not finna do that.
I mean, this is you think they got a chance to win a chip?
I mean, the Warriors always got a chance to win the chip. They just got to outshoot everybody. Who did they lose to? They lost to
the Lakers.
They lost to the Lakers, and then the Lakers got smacked. That's true. Mm-hmm. But I mean,
they almost lost to the King. It took Steph 50 points,
but
and
always,
like 20 rebounds by Kevon Looney.
It always happened like that in they playoff runs. The last chip, that's how it happened.
So like now, look, Keegan Murray, De'Aaron Fox, all them got better over the summer. Mm-hmm. So it ain't gonna be like it ain't gonna be that easy. Like, oh yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. What if the second unit get better for the Warriors?
That could also and they cooking.
If Kuminga and them cooking off that second unit, if they do, because remember JP didn't play good in the playoffs.
He didn't.
So if Kuminga and them play good with Chris Paul, I think they got a chance. I'm not saying they like front runners,
right?
But they got a chance
in the
though.
Mix.
Yeah, they in the mix for sure.
I like it. Okay. We kind of touched on it a little bit. We got the summer league going on right now. Some rookies coming in. Your man Imani Bates. He had a couple.
Boy,
he had a couple. He finally showed up. Like, had an efficient game. He scored like 20 points. Had a couple rebounds the other day. His first couple games, he was looking like, I was like, bro, you taking bad shots. You're not playing defense.
Gil said he's starting day one.
Bro, that man is crazy. Gil just like scores. He just like dudes that can shoot the hell out of the ball and like get to the rack and do the like, yeah, he got all that for sure. But he be looking crazy, bro. Some of these shots he be taking, I'm like, bro, what is that shot?
He said if he not starting at some point in the season, then the Cavs is crazy.
Bruh, I need to see the Cavs.
That's what Gil said.
Somebody got to show me the Cavs starting five.
That's the thing though. I don't know who the 3 guard is because I think LeVert was coming off the bench. I think LeVert was 6 man.
So you right?
I know who the 4 is: Jared Allen, Chris Mobley, Donovan Mitchell, and Darius Garland. But who the third man? Who the small forward?
We was just talking about him off air. Who? We saw him last year at the summer league.
Who?
Strus.
Not Strus.
You think he's starting over Strus? I don't think he's starting over Strus, bro. Not this year.
I think he got a chance.
You think?
I think he got a chance to outshoot Strus.
Man.
I think he got a chance to outshoot Strus, bro.
So the depth.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen beginning of the season, but to Gil's point, he do got a shot.
He do. Isaac Okoro is who's behind Strus.
He got a shot. He got a shot to start.
And then behind him is George Niang.
He got a shot to start. It makes sense. Okay. It makes sense. Gil knew who was on the team. Okay.
He really gonna have to do some work on the defensive end. Because if you a defensive liability and they can just go at you every time, like, it don't matter how many points you going, because you're not going to score 25, 30 a night as a rookie in the NBA on that team. Hell no. So if you giving up 20, 25 every night, like, that's not a good look. We know Strus at least be trying to strap. He play a little defense.
I mean that's all a mental thing.
Yeah, and Imani ain't had the strongest mental that we've seen over the past couple years. Like,
yeah,
he done had a lot of off the court issues.
You know who will strap up?
Your man Scoot.
No, I wasn't thinking about him. I was thinking about my boy Amari. Amari Bailey will strap up, bruh.
Hey, how he doing this summer league?
Bruh, he looked cool when he get in. But see, this is the thing, bruh. The Hornets was pissing me off this whole summer league, bruh. I get why you give Book Knight minutes, but why you giving him so many minutes, bruh? I feel like him and Amari Bailey should be splitting minutes.
Oh, bro, you think Book Knight that bad? How this is what Book Knight's second or third year in the league? It's
like his third year in the league.
He's still playing in summer league. Oh, he gotta chill,
bro. We know who Book Knight is. We know what he does, bro. Put Amari Bailey in there and let him get some reps. What y'all doing?
That's facts.
But I get it, bro. You still want him to get reps in. You need him to get shots so he can develop, whatever.
But it's his third year in the league. He should be doing his own work out in the off season with like his own personal trainers and shit like that.
Bro, put Amari Bailey, bro. Okay, maybe the first game, or we played in sack, bro. He got his reps in the sack, bro. Like, after that, you should have boosted up Amari Bailey's time and minutes, bro, and let him get his reps in. He's our rook, bro. I understand he was a second round pick, but that don't mean nothing, bro. He has value. I don't think he should have dropped to the second round in the first place.
Facts.
But he could score, and he plays defense. What don't we do on our team is play defense.
Facts.
We play Nobody. Defense.
I mean, Brandon Miller gonna play some defense, but
bro, we got LaMelo. He don't play no defense. We got Scary Terry. He don't play no defense. But now we got Brandon Miller. I lied. Kai Jones is on our squad. Yeah. I don't know if he started or not though, or if he's gonna be starting next year. But
your man Bridges too.
Oh yeah, Bridges is coming back. And Kai Jones, so that's who I rock with. I rock with Kai Jones because he was out there trying to slap stuff.
He was swatting,
and he yanged on Wemby.
Oh yeah, I like that too.
So, So I mean, you gotta get them their reps in, bro. Like these people that's actually gonna play defense on our team, and Amari Bailey can actually score, and like he just needs to develop because it did take him a little bit to get comfortable in college, but I think he is more attuned to the NBA game than it was in college. College, you got to run a lot of sets and stuff like that. I think he's more with the free flow and everything of the NBA game. So I personally like Amari Bailey. After a LaMelo jersey, that's what jersey I'm buying.
Okay. Oh, you going right for the Amari Bailey?
Let's go, Bailey. I think he's another
one who could probably start for y'all, honestly, before the end of the year if he really start getting.
I think he should
his game together. And they give him some reps, but you was talking about how Kai Jones banged on Wemby, and he just got shut down for the rest of the summer league. A lot of these rookies just got shut down because you know how you just don't want to.
Well, Scoot got hurt and Amin Thompson got hurt,
right?
So they had to get shut down.
Yeah, and they just shut Wemby down for no reason. He had the first game he was looking suspect though. He had 9 points, 8 rebounds on 2 of 13.
He did have 4 blocks though.
2 of 13.
Yeah, sorry.
That's bad. That's terrible. But then, I mean, second game he had 27-12 on 9 of 14.
Who's they playing?
I didn't see that. That's a good question.
But he was getting strapped up by Brandon Miller.
He was. And Kai Jones was swatting and shit and banging on him and all that.
But how you can't post up Brandon Miller? He's 7'5".
Bro, you saw what Kenny Lofton was doing to him that one.
Bullying him.
Bro, he getting pushed around.
Bro, and this is the thing. Remember I sent you that video? This was I think he was in Europe still, and they posted the video as a highlight because he did a fadeaway. But if you watch the video, on the other end, bro dunked it. Then they come back, they give it to him. He has a guard on him. He's posting up the guard. Can't post him up to make a move. to make a post move, so he does a fadeaway. Yeah, he hit the fadeaway, but the fact that he couldn't post him up and score off that, bro, was like Chris Paul height probably. He was maximum. He was like 6'2", 6'4". Bro, you're 7'5". How you couldn't post him up and make a post move, and you had to force to a fadeaway? That's a worse shot than you should have been able to get.
Right, you making yourself smaller, and you fucking 7'3".
And so that's not a red flag to people. They posting this stuff, and I'm not saying like he a bum or nothing, but I'm saying though, like, y'all talking about he was the best thing since Bron.
Right, and see, like, and now I'm starting to hear the narrative around him kind of change. Like, people are starting to be like, oh, he was never gonna be this amazing, like, one-on-one off the dribble player. Like, I don't want to hear that. But he is definitely a generational defensive talent. And
nope, I don't want to hear that.
People like that's what I'm starting to hear now.
They said he could score like KD.
I don't see it.
That's what they said. They say he is KD's offensive abilities with Rudy Gobert's defensive abilities. That's what they said.
I got him being better defensively than Rudy Gobert and up there, but I don't see KD.
Yeah. Defensively he's fine. Defensively he's okay. But y'all talking about he was KD?
No.
Stop it, bro. That's what they were saying. So I don't want to hear nobody circling back talking about, well, it's gonna take time for him. I don't want to hear that, because
they not even circling back saying it's going to take time. They saying he going to be a completely different player than what they project.
Nope, I don't want to hear that. Hold on to what y'all said, because that's what I be hot about sports journalists, because they be coming up with all this stuff, and then they be like, well, we weren't wrong about this. No, bro, he's a completely different person than what y'all said. Now the verdict is still out, and if they didn't say that because there was people that said he was the best thing since Bron, and there was people that say he was a better prospect than Bron, and that's foolishness. I don't want to hear that. I think people forgot who Bron was when he was in high school. The hype around Bron was crazy.
It's because the internet wasn't around. People ain't understand like how big of an impact, like,
the chosen one at 18.
Bro, people don't understand the internet kind of dilutes stuff now and make it seem like there's something always happening, so like you don't really understand like everything isn't this big. But when Bron was in high school, bro,
that was like the first high school game to ever be shown on ESPN.
Had fucking NBA pros pulling up to the game and all that.
And if Bron came to summer league and did that, yeah, they would have said he was poo poo. And that's the thing is, like, so now people are saying, well, you can't base everything off summer league, which I agree. You can't base everything off summer league. Like, you got developed in summer league, and they were showing like big men that didn't have great summer leagues, like Jokic and them. First off, we wasn't saying that Jokic was the best thing since Bron.
He was a second-round pick.
We wasn't saying that Giannis was the best thing since LeBron James. Y'all said he was the best thing since Bron, so I don't want to hear it's gonna take time to develop.
And because Bron came in the league cooking,
cooking. KD came in cooking.
Yeah, I do not want to hear none of this. Like, right, it's going to take time, and because he's supposed to be the best prospect since LeBron James, and LeBron James came in cooking.
So you saying he gonna take time like PG?
Nah, yeah, we can't have that.
So this whole he was the best thing since Bron thing, and then now y'all saying that, oh, it's gonna take time to develop, or he just gonna be a defensive player. So basically, y'all, what separates him from Chet? What's the difference between him and Chet then? If it's going to take time to develop, what's the difference between him and Chet? The difference between him and Chet was that he was going to come in, you be able to put him in, and he could lead the squad.
That's it, really. I mean, I guess I would say he's a little better defensively than Chet, but like,
yeah, I mean,
not much.
defensively, he will be an elite defender. He could be a first team
all defensive rookie.
Yeah, he could be, but that's not what y'all was talking about.
Right.
Most of his stuff came from his ability on offense. So what separates him from Chet? And that also, bro, I'll circle back to it. We'll go after we do summer league.
Who else? There's one surprise in summer league was I was telling you about him earlier. The boy Keontae George from.
Keontae George is a hooper, bro.
He was hooping, bro. The Jazz found something.
Bro.
Like, he's hooping. First game, 33 points on 50%. Second game, 27 points on like 60, 65%. Bro's a hooper.
But he could go to the Jazz and be the best player. He could go to the Jazz and be the best player.
He could. I don't think they. I mean, they got Clarkson and Marketing down there right now, but I don't really know who.
And Colin Sexton.
Oh, and Colin Sexton, but they trying to get rid. Been trying to get rid of him forever.
And they said depending on who they could get, they'll trade Lauri Markkanen.
So they I mean, they've been in a complete rebuild mode for the past couple years.
Hooper.
Yeah.
He could go down there and really bust somebody's ass, bro.
Yeah, I like him. I like Scoot too. Obviously, I'm sad he got shut down.
I rock with Scoot, bro.
That he was looking good the first game he played, and in the
13 in the first quarter. He had 13 points and 6 assists, and he didn't even play. He played like the first couple of minutes of the third quarter.
Bro, the Blazers gonna be scary, especially if they get like a good package back for Dame.
Bro,
the Blazers gonna be scary, especially maybe not this year, maybe not. They gonna improve a little bit next year, but the 2 years from now, the Blazers gonna be nice.
Bro, I'm buying 2 Blazers jerseys this year.
Scoot and
I'm Scoot, and then when Dame jersey go on sale, I'm buying it.
Oh yeah, I might do that too. I might have to buy the Dame.
It's gonna be like 50% off, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I need that.
Yeah,
because Dame's my guy.
Yeah, I might have to do that. Bay Area native too. Yeah.
Dame my favorite player in the league. Well, current player in the league. So I'm getting 2 of them. I'm getting a Dame jersey and I'm getting a Scoot jersey off top.
I like the Dame. I think that's all I got for summer league.
What's his name was nice too though. And he was playing against Scoot and he got sit out because his ankle was.
Thompson.
I didn't see the other brother play. Did you see him play?
I haven't seen Asor, right? You talking about Asor? Yeah, I haven't seen Asor play. He on Detroit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
I haven't seen Detroit. I haven't seen Detroit play, so I need to go back and watch him play. We could talk about it next time, but Amen looks saucy, bro.
Yeah.
Just not even like, oh, he gonna go out there and like get buckets. He controlled the game like how I seen Lonzo. That's how I see it. Like he has a nice IQ. He makes good passes. He'll play defense. I don't think he's as good of a defender like Lonzo was, but like he'll play defense. Like he does all the smart things that you need him to do.
That's all you can ask for from a young player is to just do what we ask you to do. Do all the right things, and
I rock with him. And they were born in Oakland too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they was born in Oakland and then they moved.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so originally they from Oakland
too. Okay.
Yep. So I rock with them. Who was I gonna talk about after we finish this? Oh, but I don't like how they be treating my boy Bobo.
Was he out the league last year? Did he play? Where was he at?
He was on
Celtics.
No, Bobo was on Denver.
What, the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
He got no minutes. He behind DeAndre Jordan, who's 38 million years old. Like,
I don't like.
He got finals minutes.
No. Was he on Denver? Or was he on the Magic?
He might. I was gonna say. I feel like there's no way he was on Denver this year. I know he was on there 2 years ago.
I don't know. I gotta look it up.
You know, where would you think? Where you think he going now? He a free agent, right?
Yeah, they said Phoenix the top people to grab him.
I mean, they could use him. Phoenix need everybody they can get for real.
But I like Bobo though. Before they was talking about Chet and Victor and all them, Bobo was basically doing the same stuff. He just, I mean, his offensive game didn't look how like Victor's and them was looking.
Hard. His offense is non-existent.
Come on, bro. Don't get at Bobo like that, bro.
Bruh.
He could bring the ball up the court and he could shoot threes.
All right, so you got a spot up shooter that's 7'3".
Bro, he could get to the hole, bro. Give Bobo some minutes, bro. Hey, bro. Whoever watching this, bro, we out here. I'm rooting for Bobo to get some minutes, bro. They not rocking with him, bro. They hating, bro. He went beyond the Chet Holmgren, bro.
All right, we'll see. I ain't hating on you.
That's my outlandish take of the day, if that's what y'all want to call it, bro. I'm a Bobo believer.
I like Bobo. I ain't hating on him. He might be around.
Bobo, hey KD, y'all get Bobo. Pass Bobo the ball sometimes, bro.
Fucking NBA revealed the in-season tournament too over the summer league break.
Yeah, they
How
did.
You feel about that?
So I mean, the reason originally when they first was talking about it and we didn't get the details, I was like, I didn't know how I felt about it because I didn't know if it was going to be extra games or what. Because people already don't play the games we got now.
Right.
So what makes them think they don't care about the $500,000? Not the top people, but the fact that
it's only $500,000.
Yeah, like each player get $500,000
if you win.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a little more than that, but
I think you get $500,000 for each player. But I do like that it's part of your 82 games, except for the championship game, doesn't count part of your record. So I do like that. So I feel like more people are gonna play because you can't miss that. You can't just take that skid like that.
Right. And then I think people in the States don't really understand because they like, who cares about a regular in-season tournament championship? It's like, bro, you still got a trophy to show in your trophy case, like at the end of the season. It's like, yeah, you didn't win the NBA championship, but you won like the in-season tournament, so you won something that season.
And it's big for the people that's like at the end of the bench, bro.
Right.
$500,000. It's people that's not making that in their whole contract.
And this is what I was saying, like, about how this is, I think that why this is the first move from the NBA towards like a European soccer style relegation system, multiple leagues kind of thing, because it encourages you to use these guys at the end of the bench. That, because if KD's hurt or whatever, or he's nursing an injury, and like you don't want him to play in these games, like it's like, all right, well, we got championship aspirations. We don't really care about this cup in the middle of the season because we want to win the title at the end. Yeah. We'll put our young boys in there and let them rock out, and hopefully, because that's what they do in soccer.
Yeah.
Like they let the young boys rock out and play in the like lesser important cup games, but like they still nice enough to like make a little run and possibly win it.
Yeah.
So I like it. We're gonna see a lot more hoopers, I guess. We're gonna see a lot. It's not gonna be the same dudes every. You're gonna get to see a lot of dudes that got game that you don't see very often.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens, bro. I think it is interesting. We're gonna see how stuff plays out.
Facts.
They do got us messed up though. I forgot.
Oh yeah, y'all in the group, but y'all.
I forgot who in our group, bro. But our group they got us messed up, bro. They didn't have to do us like that. We in the group of death.
Bucks, Cleveland, and the Celtics, something like that. I was like, oh man, they did y'all super. And Washington and y'all. I was like, oh yeah, they did
dirty,
y'all dirty,
bro. That's not even cool.
But the one in the West is bad though. The one that it's like the Nuggets, the Suns, like the Warriors or Clippers, bro. The one in the West is crazy. I was like, oh yeah, that's hard.
Who the Boo Boo squad in the team though in the bracket?
In the West,
yeah.
In that group, I think. No, I can't remember.
See, bro, they got.
I was gonna say it was the Mavericks, but I don't think the Mavericks really gonna be poo-poo.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They just do us in there, bro. They could replace us with somebody else. They could have just made that the good group. They gonna put us with all, bro. They know we not finna win nothing. That's janky.
Yeah, right. But I like that point you made though about like $500K being a lot for like these niggas at the end of the bench,
bro.
These dudes at the end of the bench, and like
they need that.
Right, like you said, right, and like you as like a teammate like KD, it's like, bro, I want to see my peoples eat. Like I'm going to try and win this bread for you. Like especially if I know you want a contract that's only making $3 million a year. Like $500,000 is like a fifth of your salary, bro. Like your
from
entire contract.
Games?
Like,
come on, bro. Like yeah, KD and them make that in a couple of games or one game or whatever. But not these other people, so that's big for them. That's who people not looking at. They not looking at the bench players and stuff. Like, bro, they need some chicken too. Just don't blow it at the club, yo.
Man, end up like James Harden bouncing around the end of your career.
Shoot, not even that. James Harden had a bag. He's in the bench.
Right, you ain't got the bag, right?
Like, ain't got no bag like that, bro. You go to the club one time to celebrate, bro. Hopefully, KD and them buy y'all some bottles.
Break y'all off. Hopefully y'all win these tournaments.
Yeah.
Last couple of things I got is, what team do you think will take the biggest step this year?
The biggest step this year.
Like who was bad last year, or who was mediocre last year or who was okay that you think is going to be real good?
I don't think they'll be real good, but I think the Rockets will take a step.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think that they'll be like they gonna be like top tier player or team or whatever, but I think they'll take a step to where they'll have a chance at the play-in tournament.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask. Like, where would they end up at the end of the season? Would they be in the play-in?
I mean, because there was poo-poo before.
Okay.
But I think Ime is going to bring structure along with Van Vliet and Dylan Brooks. It's going to bring some structure to them, and that's what they needed. Like, we was talking about this before. Like, players need development.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just had Jalen Green, Porter. Who else was on that team? They had somebody else out there. They were just out there shooting. They was out there just yanking up shots, bro.
There's no structure.
No structure. So now if you make it to where everybody has to play a certain role or whatever on the team, and also I don't think, like, especially Van Vliet. I don't know about Dylan Brooks, but I think Van Vliet is good to where it's like, look, Van Vliet, this is what I need you to do, and then he'll do that for you.
Right.
I don't think he'll be like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that, especially since we got this team of young people. I think if Ime asks him to do something, he'll do it.
I agree. I think that was between Ime and Fred VanVleet. I think that's going to bring a lot of maturity to there and change a lot of mindsets and like make the young boys kind of want to act a little like more structured and stand up a little taller and like really be on their shit. Hopefully Dylan Brooks too, because like he need a little bit of that. Like he need to. It seemed like he don't know when to close his mouth.
He better do something, because I think if he don't improve, I think
he out the league.
Yeah,
I think so too. I don't think he bring that much to the table, other than like defense. Like he made second team all defense last year, which is cool. But like,
bruh, seeing what these this draft class doing, it ain't a lot of room for you to just be, I'm kind of cool on defense,
right?
But I'm horrible on offense. It's like, you better be a top defender if that's all you bring in, and you got to make some open shots.
Got to.
So yeah, that's who I got. As far as like, who's a mediocre team you think that it's going?
I got like a team that was kind of like, I think that like, they wasn't mediocre because they was around at the top, but I think the Kings. I think the Kings going to take a nice little step. The way Keegan Murray looked like he improved. We know De'Aaron Fox be working.
The only reason I wouldn't say the Kings is just because they was like third.
They're right. That's what I'm saying. Right, like they was third. They can't go from third to like one. I don't think that's going to happen. Like,
but you think they'll be more of a threat in like the playoffs?
Yeah. Okay. I don't think they're going to go out in that first round like they did.
Okay.
But I mean, like a team that was like middle of the pack that I think is going to take a step.
I don't know.
That's a tough one. Maybe maybe the Knicks.
The Knicks is a good one.
I can see the Knicks like coming back, or no. The Nets. The Nets was like middle of the pack in the East last year after they made that trade.
Yeah.
And I think I think next year is gonna be a good year.
Cam
for
on
them.
18?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Cam Johnson, and then you got Bridges, and you got Dorian Finney-Smith. You got Claxton at the 5. I can't remember who at the 1 for them.
Spencer
Dinwiddie, my fault. Well, Spencer Dinwiddie at the 1. Yes, they got a nice little. I think they're gonna be better than they was last year for sure.
All right.
And then, right, like you said, the poo-poo team, I think that's going to be better next year is the Rockets, easily. What teams you think going to go backwards? I already know who I got.
Who you got?
Sixers. I got the Sixers. Like, it didn't look good last year for, like, at the end of the year for them, and then they haven't changed a thing. Like, it's the only way I see the Sixers improving on what they did last year is if Maxey take a huge step.
Yeah, and I kind of feel bad for Maxey. I agree, Dan. I agree with the Sixers, and my reason is because I feel like it's a lot of drama there now because Harden don't want to be there,
right?
And then they was talking about trading Tobias Harris, so it's like he feel some type of way.
Yep.
And so then you got that going on, and so it's like, yeah, if Maxey, and they need Maxey to take like a big leap.
Right.
Maxey already got good stats. It's not like he not already a good player. You need him to be like
25 a night type dude.
You need him to be on the verge of an all-star or all-star caliber type player. for that to happen. So yeah, they might drop back like a couple of spots. I think they could still make it to the playoffs, but as far as like them being like a
top
threat,
3,
really?
4, nah. I got them finishing around 5, 6.
Yeah,
like real middle of the pack.
I told you I got somebody already taking their spot anyway. So
yeah, like they and it's sad because they wasting Embiid prime with these bad moves and this tanking and all that bullshit that they did for them years for it just not to work out because they can't draft.
But he was bullshitting too in the playoffs. In that closeout game, I didn't like his press conference.
I didn't either, but I never really like Embiid press conferences after he lose important games.
He was talking like him and James Harden didn't play the worst games they played,
like,
bro.
Real rap, like trying to blame it on the rest of the team. Like some guys didn't step up, and it's like, bro, y'all had the worst. Your man James Harden hit like 2 of 17. Like, come on, we not doing that.
Me and James Harden can't do it all alone. What did y'all do?
I understand you hurt, but like, come on, bro, you was the MVP.
You was playing.
You was crying about MVP the whole year, and then you got swept, and the man that you lost to won the chip. What happened?
Oh, bro, well, Jokic can't get it 3 times in a row. Well, why not?
I mean, to me, it looked like he deserved it 3 times in a row. I've been saying it.
And then you seen what people were saying. Oh, well, it's the European thing, and
all right, bro.
You seen, and then he go out and win a championship. It's like,
now,
nah, bro. Y'all always making an issue out of nothing. Man, they be having me hot watching.
Bro, insane. Well, so you think it's the Sixers who gonna take the biggest slide back? Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
They the only real team that I think had like a bad offseason. And the Nuggets haven't really had a good offseason too. I don't think they signed nobody like that.
Nah,
they lost Bruce Brown. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have paid Bruce Brown $20 million a year neither though. Like, he finessing.
Yeah, but they didn't have like a.
And they lost Jeff Green too.
Oh yeah.
He old. He like 37 though. Like, all right, bro. I get it. He Jeff Green, but like, he 37.
Yeah, but he nice to have on the squad though.
He is.
I like having Jeff. I would love.
But there's another vet out there I'm sure you could get, especially like in the buyout market later in the season. Like,
they core still there though.
Right, and that's all that really matters. That like, because once the buyout market, trade market start to heat up, you can always like fill in with those couple pieces.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you got anything else?
I know. It was a couple fights. You want to talk about some fights?
Who you got?
I know last weekend we had Boots. We got Boots Ennis. He won his little. I mean,
smacked him.
He smacked boy. Yeah, but he after the fight he said he want to fight Spencer, or Bud,
as he should.
So I was like, all right, I like that. And then
who you got winning?
And the Spencer Bud, bro. I really don't know. This is like the first fight in a minute that I like have looked at and been like, I don't know who gonna win this joint. Like, I don't have a favorite. Like, it's like
If you had a gun to your head and you had to pick one, who you picking? I thought about it.
Spence.
See, I picked Bud.
If I had to pick
one, I picked Bud. But I'm torn though.
It's very hard.
And I like the Spence and Bud thing because, bruh, like everybody else, it's like smoke. But they be up there laughing, talking smack about each. Who you didn't knocked out? I knocked him out too, bro. I don't really care. Like, it ain't like, bro, that film and like.
Have you seen the All Access?
I haven't watched it yet,
bro. It was one part where there's the press conference, right? And Bud got to talking shit, and he was like something like, "You barbecue chicken or whatever."
Oh yeah, I seen that
buffalo,
part.
You hot, you whatever. He was like, "Bro, you don't even eat hot sauce. You don't even eat spicy food." He's like, ha ha ha, like, yeah. And then he got in the next scene. It was him with his team. He was like, "Yo, how he know I ain't like spicy food, bruh?" Then I was like, "Oh yeah, these dudes really don't hate each other. Like, they really just about this bad."
Nah, bruh, they rock with each other. I think even if after the fight, it's not gonna be like smack talking. It's gonna be like, "Bro, I told you I was gonna smack you."
Right.
Know what I mean? It's not gonna be like, "Bro, I don't rock with him." They rock with each other for sure.
Yeah, definitely a mutual respect there.
Yeah. I think that's it.
I was about to say, yeah, that's the only fights that's going on. Obviously, we got, I think Ryan Garcia talking about fighting Rolly pretty soon, but we don't know about that.
I don't rock with Rolly.
I
hope Ryan Garcia win.
Yeah. I don't really like
it. The only other thing, big news that came up is not even Canelo. They said Fury gonna fight Francis Ngannou.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
So other than that,
who's the other?
Canelo and the Charlo twin.
Yeah, Canelo and the Charlo, and there was one more fight that just happened that we that was like that we just watched? Oh, fucking Haney and Lomachenko.
Oh,
bruh.
I think we should save that for next time.
All right.
We'll save it, bruh. That's That's gonna take some time.
That was bad.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one next time. All right, y'all. That's it. Like we said, like, subscribe, leave some comments. We appreciate y'all.
Facts.
Peace.